Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you joining me. Today I have for you an unboxing of the Witch's Moon. I just recently started doing some unboxing videos in the hopes that I know with the amount of subscription boxes that are out on the market right now, it's really hard to decide which one you might be more interested in. And thought that I would share with you what comes in these boxes. I recently did a Witch's Bounty unboxing, which was brand new for me. The Witch's Moon have a number of different boxes. They have the Witch's Roots, which I believe focuses on building your apothecary, so herbs that might be helpful to you. The Witch's Moon, which I think is more of a kind of overall items that might help you in your magical workings, and also the Witch's Bounty, which is focused on a stone, a piece of jewelry, a pendant, which I just did an unboxing for. It was the first time that I had done that box. You can check it out. It's also here in my videos. I'm still trying to figure out my setup, so bear with me. And without ado, this is the Witch's Moon for October 2024. And we're going to just go ahead and jump right in. So, opening this up without setting anything on fire, because I do have a candle burning back here, but also so you can see, and I see some spoilers. So I'm going to go ahead and hide these away so we don't give anything away. And this looks to be our intuitively drawn tarot or oracle card. And this appears to be an oracle card, I'm thinking. And it is just lovely. Got the chakra system, the roots coming down, and the roots going out. It's really lovely. The colors are beautiful. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. And then on the back, very colorful. And it says, breathe, stay with your breath. Whew, that's a good reminder. All right, now we're going to check this out. And this looks to be, yes, a list of all of the items that, yes, are in the box. So I will read the top part to you. Before we get into the list, I don't want to give anything away, so bear with me. This is called The Veil of Samhain, an exclusive collection from the Witch's Moon, October 2024. Our journey through the labyrinth brings us face to face with the thinning veil, which can easily be touched through the rituals of Samhain. It is on this path that we shed our fears and embrace our descent into beautiful and prevailing darkness. The opening to the realm of spirits is now visible in the distance, welcoming us to the guidance and truth that we have avoided for too long. Our reunion with these shadows marks a new chapter in our lives, where we acknowledge all aspects of our being and work to understand and build upon their shifting shapes. This exclusive and one-of-a-kind collection is one of our most anticipated. After a year of planning and crafting for this box, we are overjoyed with its upcoming release. Join us in October as we walk the winding path towards the Veil of Samhain. The magical items in this box are as follows. So we're going to start unboxing now. Put that aside. And I believe, okay, I flipped this over. So this is the first thing that was in the box. Dear subscriber, a little note. We are so delighted that you are receiving this Veil of Samhain collection. For many practitioners, including ourselves, this time of year marks a period of comfort and reconciliation. Even as the months extend past Samhain into darker months, we find that our home and workshop comes alive, charged with the essence of magical operation and intent. For us, the shadows represent our truest nature, where we can face our fears and liberate ourselves from the worries and anxieties of mundane life. We rely heavily on all forms of divination during the coming cycles, truly allowing ourselves to free fall into new experiences and perceptions of the world. As with all natural things of the earth, there is change. It is vital that we do not resist this transformation, as it often brings healing, understanding, and new ways of looking at the world around us. It is our deepest intention that you experience a sense of wonder, revelation, and respite during your rituals at this time. May the energies cultivated in our small workshop find your sacred space at this important time. May you find magic, meaning, and purpose in all the dealings of your soul. From our small family to yours, blessed Samhain, the witch's moon. That's a lovely little note to include in the package. So let's get into it. So we have our artwork. So the first piece on top is really lovely, and I'm excited for this. It's called The Labyrinth of Samhain. As darkness grasps, as shadows creep, the labyrinth's secrets silent keep. With Samhain's breath the veil grows thin, and spirits whisper, "Come within." The sacred star, the amber eye, watches over earth and sky. Candles flicker, spirits rise, as we peer through the shadowed guise. Ghostly forms on pathways drift, the past and present hands uplift. Ancestral voices calm and clear, remember us, for we are near. Within the labyrinth's sacred halls, the past falls by and the future calls. Spirals of time, eternal dance, this night of shadows, this luminous trance. Oh, Samhain's echo, clear and bright, invoke my soul this sacred night. A door ajar, a chance to peer, to understand my darkest fears. The end is nigh, the center close, pausing where change and magic flows. With hallowed steps my soul renews, and now the labyrinth and Samhain fuse. Our journey ends where it once began, a path of wisdom, a guiding plan. In the labyrinth's depths, in Samhain's lore, an endless pact of evermore. That is a really lovely poem and a really lovely piece of artwork. I'm very excited to add this to my collection. It's really gorgeous. And the next we have is, one of my favorite stones, the garnet. And I can just leave this here for you guys if you want to read this over. I'm not going to bore you with reading this verbatim. But it's a very lovely, the colors are really, really saturated and gorgeous. And then we have this, and we'll get the box out of the way so you guys, I can show you what all we've gotten. So I'm going to take this out of the plastic so we don't have as much of a glare. Sorry for all the noise. All right, here we go. Wow. And this says labyrinth. So we're talking about the labyrinth, a little bit of history about the labyrinth. Still trying to get rid of that glare for you. Using the labyrinth and the journey. And this is really gorgeous. And get a little bit of Persephone here with the pomegranates and the mushrooms. And this downward spiral kind of pulling you in. Looks like maybe some calla lilies. or the funeral flower, but I could be wrong with that. Really beautiful. And hopefully you guys might be able to read that a little bit. If not, we might come back to it at the end and we can read over that. All right, so now we've got all these little squiggly squiggles. So let's just kind of move this to the side so you might be able to see a little bit more of what is in this box. And put this out here soon. Got some artwork. We've got the garnet card. We've got the little welcome note and our oracle card. And of course you can't see half of that. So I'm just going to kind of start fumbling around in here. And the first thing my little fingers come to is our really lovely purple entrance to the veil spiral spell candles. So these are beeswax, and really that color is fantastic. And we can see that they are spiral spell candles because hopefully my camera is picking it up. The beeswax is spiraled around until it comes to the tip. Really, really, really lovely. I don't believe they're scented or dressed. But again, entrance to the veil, spiral spell candles. Can't wait to burn those. It's really beautiful. And sitting right on top is our incense. And it is black opium ritual incense sticks. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8 in this pack. And we will open them up and give them a sniff. We'll come back at the end and read our list of items that are in the box and what these are made of. But until then, oh, that smells really familiar. I cannot place it. It's a very kind of powdery and somewhat floral, so I'm not sure what else is in there besides the black opium, but we're going to go ahead and light it up. Again, I said in one of my videos prior that I had COVID over a year ago, and my smell and my taste has not returned to 100% just yet. Sorry for reaching in front of you. We're gonna let that burn. All right, hopefully that smoke doesn't become too much. If it does, I'll go ahead and shift it away. So again, we have our spell candles and our incense. And here, so we must have tea. So we have our little cotton tea bags. I'm always excited to receive tea because I love tea. Anything with caffeine is really great. So we're going to put our tea bag aside. And it's just a little unbleached, I'm guessing muslin cotton tea bag, reusable, which is great. And the next thing we have is our ritual herbal blend, and it's Autumn Alchemist. It's a really, really great name. And we're going to open it up and take a sniff. I know you guys can't smell, but and I might not be able to either. Thank you, COVID. It's very, very muted. I'm not going to even venture what's in here with my broken smeller, but it smells very muted and very kind of just very muted. I'm sure there's some lovely things in there, and I wish I could smell a little bit better than I do currently. Now we're going to go with this guy. I think this might be our oil. All right, it is. And it is called the Shadowland Dweller Anointing Oil. The Shadowland Dweller. Let's see if we can see if there's anything floating around in there. And it looks like there is. I'm not sure if my camera is picking up. Maybe once I open it, you can see. I'll take a little sniff. Oh, yeah, that smells really lovely. Not sure if the camera can pick up any of the bits and bobs, but you can clearly see it on what's left on the stopper. There are some herbs and goodies in this jar. Let's see. Yeah, it's such a dark bottle. It's hard to pick up. But it smells lovely. I'm really interested to find out what might be in the Shadowland Dweller. And let's look at this. Ooh, a lovely sacred salt called Spirited Pathway. And we've got a labyrinth, so I'm starting to see a theme here, obviously. And then look at the gorgeousness in there. Let's open that guy up. Make a mess. Oh, and I already did. Let's see if we can. I don't want to lose any of it, but I'm going to, because that is the nature of the beast. But there it is. Oh, and it smells really, really, really lovely. All right. Pardon my mess. Try not to lose as much of it as I did, but unfortunately. All right, what else do we have? Oh, here's our tea. So the Twilight Realm Ritual Herbal Tea. And it comes in this lovely bag, sealed. Let's open it up and take a look. And, oh, really, really, really gorgeous in there. If you can see that, all that goodness. Get some out. Oh, look at all of that. That's beautiful. You put that in a glass jar, and I'm sure not only will it taste amazing, but it can also look amazing while you're waiting to drink it. Put all of our things here so you can kind of see what comes in the package. And then we have our Ritual Herbal Blend, Samhain Seer. And the colors in this are just fantastic. Really bright greens, some rose petals, just really lovely. Open this up. And I'm just going to tell you, by the way, this incense smells heavenly. And I think maybe I'm having a hard time smelling the other things because it is pretty strong. That is very good. But take a look at that. Those ingredients are so fresh and so beautiful and so vibrant. Those colors. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to reading our list of goodies so I can see what's all in here for you guys. All right, I'm going to move this whole box over. We're going to shift our items over so you can see better what comes in this box. And I'm going to pull this out because I'm going to want to read that to you in a little bit. All right. And now we have our stone. And I'm excited because it looks like a very chunky chunk of stones. So we're going to open it up in this beautiful purple organza bag. Oh, goodness gracious. And I'm guessing since we got our garnet paper that this will be a rough garnet. And he is chunky. That is a good sized stone. Rough cut. Really beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see that. Really beautiful. All right, cut him there. And then all of the little paper worms, little squigglies. Get all of this off. So this is our last item, and it is our bigger item. Get these little papers off. And so it's wrapped so as to remain a mystery until we take the wrapping off. So here we go. Take a look and see what treasures await us in this box, in this package. I really appreciate the thought. I mean, I know it's plainly packaged. It's not all flashy and whatnot, but I do appreciate the twine because the twine is always useful. Everyone can always use some brown paper and bag paper for sure. And we're going to open it up like this so we will see it all together. I'm going to put it on top of this stuff. So are we ready? Uh-oh. Again, what is our theme? Garnet and labyrinth. So I'm expecting that this might be a really beautifully hand-done labyrinth. The finger labyrinth, maybe? We'll see. All right. Oh, and it is. Look at how gorgeous that is. And we can trace as a meditation. So I'm lucky enough to live nearby an actual labyrinth that one of our meditation communities has built. And you can actually go and physically walk and meditate at this labyrinth. But this is a really beautiful, beautiful wooden carved labyrinth that you can use to go a little deeper, maybe help in your meditation, help you be a little bit more mindful. All right, well, that is a lovely box. I do have to say I am very happy with this box. And we're going to now read a little bit about these items. So we have number 1. This is the Witch's Moon exclusive hand-carved labyrinth of Samhain. It is during this beautiful and sacred time of year that we are so honored to introduce our labyrinth of Samhain to your personal practice. As the darkness of nights begins to overcome and consume the shortened days, our inner shadows also begin to consume our thoughts and intentions. In this darkness, we find comfort and conflict, both working to find balance and placement. Over the years, I have found Samhain to be a deeply personal and transformative time, a time where I travel to the darkest realms of myself so that I can rediscover my potential and search for the secrets of my own soul. I find the deepest comfort in this darkness as my guides and ancestral companions are there to greet me and whispers words of wisdom. Through this labyrinth, we hope to offer the same experience to your rituals this year and for years to come. The symbol of the labyrinth has been found in every corner of our world, with both prehistoric and modern interpretations. This symbol was used as a pathway for ritual dances, seen as a path to God in medieval times, and found near burial grounds to provide passage to the underworld. To walk the path of the labyrinth is to journey to the threshold of shadows, where the thinning veil acts as a mirror into our subconscious self, providing a source of reflection and contemplation. The physical act of using the labyrinth serves as a very real spiritual tool, forcing you to confront the issues in your life you tend to not talk about or avoid. As you reconcile with these conflicts, you begin to make a journey through the door of healing and rebirth. The use of the labyrinth encourages a sense of action in the coming chapter of life where transition and transformation are certain. Through meditation and trance, the path of the labyrinth brings us face to face with the veil, where we have the opportunity to communicate with our ancestors and find insight into the mysteries of life and death. Although we created this labyrinth for Samhain, this tool can be used at any time. When you wish to conquer a specific issue or problem, or to use in routine ritual and spiritual maintenance. This specific form of labyrinth was created for you to use with your index finger, placed comfortably within the grooves of its serpentine path. As with all ritual supplies, we urge you to be curious and work to find out what this tool offers you on your specific path. You may be surprised at where the path may lead you. As darkness grasps, as shadows creep, the labyrinth's secrets silence keep. With Samhain's breath, the veil grows thin, and spirits whisper, "Come within." So, harkening back to our beautiful page with that illustrated poem. Yeah, this is just really gorgeous. Pretty thick, as you can see. And the bottom side just will be a lovely, lovely addition to any sort of altar space or magical working space. Try and bring my little easel here. Maybe it'll fit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes me happy. All right. So we have that as our number one item. We also have a note to the practitioner right after the description for our wooden labyrinth. Before entering the labyrinth, gather your thoughts and intentions. Be clear on where you intend to focus your thoughts and energy. We recommend creating a mantra for your labyrinth for a specific intention. This can be recited during the process or stated before you begin. As you travel to the center of the labyrinth, visualize yourself releasing nervous and anxious energy, shedding daily and mundane worry, and letting go of your perception of the world. As you reach the center, you are now present. You are now present in your truest and natural form, open to receiving guidance. This is where you converse with your inner self and call upon inspiration and wisdom from your spiritual companions. It is important to be patient and still in order to enhance your reception. As you slowly make your way back to the beginning, cultivate thoughts of change and transformation in your near future. Visualize your new self traveling through a new view of the world. All right. So number 2 is our Labyrinth Book of Shadows artwork. So where did that get to? That's this guy, the bigger one that came out that I was trying to show you guys without the glare, which I can't seem to get there. I think that might be my best option for you. So our list of ingredients or items reads, this beautiful Labyrinth Book of Shadows artwork has been created to accompany your labyrinth during this special time of year. Whether you are a seasoned practitioner or new to the craft, this inspired artwork serves as a focal point for meditation and ritual work. Written and illustrated by A.E. Alden. All right, and this is so small. Well, let me see if maybe I might be able to read some of this to you. Labyrinth. Conceptually, the labyrinth serves as a metaphor for a journey to the inner self. A threshold of shadows, the labyrinth represents crossing into veiled realms, where one encounters the darker aspects of the self. Walking its winding path, the traveler must turn inward, confronting their doubts, fears, thoughts, and emotions, to introspectively integrate and contemplate those shadows. Simultaneously, the labyrinth embodies life, death, and rebirth. Beginning is akin to the journey of life, a fate all living beings undergo. Reaching its center is a metaphorical transformative death, releasing unhelpful beliefs and practices, and returning back to start mirrors rebirth, emerging with a renewed sense of self and purpose. Unlike a maze, the labyrinth has a single purposeful path to the center and back out, symbolizing a process of discovery and eventual return with newfound clarity. The destruction is less about the physical center and more about the insights gained along the way. Traveling the labyrinth is also akin to assessing liminal, mystical realms, allowing one to receive messages from ancestors, guardians, and guides, and facilitate deep connections with the wisdom, insights, and guidance of the past and the unseen. Walking the labyrinth can induce altered states of consciousness through its rhythmic, meditative movement to quiet the mind and focus attention inward. This repetitive spiral path helps to bypass ordinary thought patterns, opening the traveler to deeper states of awareness and insight. And then on this side, we have using the labyrinth. And there's a lot of glare there. Simulate and induce the meditative vibrations of the labyrinth by repetitively drawing over the serpentine pathway with one's fingers, rhythmically chanting a meaningful mantra or a prayer akin to, "With each step, I journey through the shadows, embrace transformation, and emerge renewed in purpose." And here we have the journey. 1. Resolve to make the journey, a time to set the intention for the journey. 2. Beginning the journey inward, a time for introspection, focusing on what no longer serves, choosing to release unhelpful beliefs and practices. 3. Arrival at the center, a time to receive inspiration and guidance. 4. Journeying outward, a time to embrace transformation and rejuvenation. So there you are. There is your artwork that goes with your labyrinth. And I'm going to set that in my easel. I'm going to extinguish my incense because it is getting to be a little overwhelming in my little small space. All right, so we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to move on to the next thing on our list. So, the Labyrinth of Samhain. Let's see, is that what I just did? We did the Labyrinth. No, the Labyrinth of Samhain is our really beautifully illustrated poem that I read. So we're going to read about this piece of artwork from our list. The Labyrinth of Samhain, Book of Shadows artwork. The end is nigh, the center close, pausing where change and magic flows. With hallowed steps my soul renews, and now the labyrinth and Samhain fuse. Our Labyrinth of Samhain Book of Shadows artwork was created for this year's Samhain rituals, written to be recited before using your labyrinth. As you read the words aloud, visualize the core of your voice expanding and taking control of the energy around you. As you speak it, so it is. Illustrated by A.E. Auden, written by G. Ibis. And there is that. It is just really, really, really lovely. And then we have our fourth item, which is our spell candles. Our spiral spell candles, hand rolled beeswax in this really striking purple color. So what our list of ingredients says is hand rolled and anointed entrance to the veil twin spiral beeswax spell candles. We have hand rolled these entrance to the veil twin spiral spell candles to be placed on your altar, positioned on each side. Oh, my dog's going to start barking because I think Amazon is here. Shh. Shh, shh, shh. And so, back to it, we have hand rolled these entrance to the veil twin spiral spell candles to be placed on your altar, positioned on each side of your labyrinth. These candles represent the opening and thinning of the veil on Samhain. As these candles are placed, visualize the door being opened to the other world. These flames will act as a beacon to your guides, letting them know that you are present and ready to receive messages and guidance. These spell candles have been anointed with patchouli, lang lang, and jasmine oils to bolster their power and resonance. Please know that these oils have been included inside your candle for their energetic properties rather than their fragrant characteristics. We kindly recommend never leaving a candle burning unattended. Of course, we don't want to catch anything on fire. So these have been anointed. Equinox. Baby dog. Good girl. So these have been anointed, and like it says, it is a very faint smell. It's not overpowering at all. They're included, it says here, included inside your candle for energetic properties rather than their fragrant characteristics. So don't expect these to smell really strongly when you pull them out. All right. And then next up, we have our Shadowland Dweller oil that I was interested to read about with the really lovely herbs floating around that I don't think you really got to see. So we're going to read a little bit about that. Let me take a drink because my voice is cracking from all the talking. The Shadowland Dweller Magical Anointing Oil. Our Shadowland Dweller Magical Anointing Oil has been handcrafted to call upon guidance from beyond the veil. As you anoint your magical tools, vocalize your intentions for doing so. An example of such intention is as follows. At this sacred site, on this night of Samhain, as the veil between worlds becomes thin, I call upon the spirits and ancestors who dwell beyond. O hear my voice, wise ones. Bestow upon me your ancient wisdom and guiding insight. We have enchanted this magical anointing oil with lang lang, jasmine, patchouli, and frankincense oils. We have also included lavender, lemon balm, passion flower, and spearmint as well. Inside your oil, you will find a quartz crystal known to bring intensity to your intentions. In addition, we have included a special mixture of our Samhain magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery into the mixture of this oil. The base of this is sunflower oil. Some might be more sensitive than others when in contact with the skin. This is for external use only, and it has a shelf life of approximately 1 to 1.3 years after opening. That's pretty specific. 1.13. So yeah, it says that there's a crystal in there. Was hoping to see if I could hear it clinking around, but I don't. But I do definitely see a lot of herbs and bits floating around in that. And again, it's a really lovely scent. There's a lot of scents in this, which makes it hard to really stick on any single one, but it's a really pleasant smelling oil. Then we have our Spirited Pathway Artisan Sacred Salt, which is what I made a mess with earlier. And you can see it in this jar. It's just really, really lovely. And we have the write-up. We are so thrilled to introduce our Spirited Pathway Sacred Salt Blend within this collection. The hand-blended ingredients can be found placed within a glass jar that can easily be repurposed after use. This contemplative blend was created to prepare you for your journey to the Veil. Take this time to contemplate and reflect on your path. Ask yourself the following questions. What guidance am I seeking during this time? What answers am I hoping to receive? How do I visualize my future self? What ancestors would I like to communicate with? We have enchanted the sacred salt with jasmine, frankincense, clove, and cedarwood oils, as well as lemon balm and spearmint herbs. We have also included a special mixture of our open line magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery in the making of the sacred salt. If you don't have, so if you get these boxes, a lot of boxes are including these sacred salts. Some of us don't have bathtubs, some of us have multiple. There is a little note here for folks who maybe do not have a proper bathtub available. It gives you a little use for it. If bath is unavailable, steep bath salt in a bowl of warm water and wash over skin to benefit from the energies within. This blend can also be absorbed in water and made into a ritual spray, external use only. So you can certainly still use these ritual salts if you do not have access to an actual bathtub, which is really good to know because I feel like I've heard people say that before, like, well, I mean, why do they always have to include bath salts? Like, I don't have a bathtub. There are many ways that you can use that as well. So you don't actually need a bathtub. The next item up is our Black Opium Ritual Incense Sticks, which I already mentioned smells really lovely. And I thought I had put my incense stick out, but I did not because it's just sitting here still burning. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out all the way now. All right, that's good. That's out. So again, this is our Black Opium Ritual Incense Sticks that smell really, really lovely. They are very strongly scented, which is great in an incense stick. So our write-up says, often cherished for its deep and soothing fragrance, black opium transports the mind to a place of tranquility and reflection. The induction of such deep relaxation creates an ideal environment for spiritual exploration and divination. So again, Black Opium Ritual Incense Sticks. They smell lovely and strongly. Then up next we have our Autumn Alchemist, that really colorful. Is this the really colorful? Nope, this isn't that one, but still lovely colors. The Autumn Alchemist Ritual Herbal Blend. Our exclusive Autumn Alchemist Ritual Herbal Blend has been created to foster deep contemplation, resulting in the exchange of wisdom from otherworld guides. In addition, these herbs offer transformational healing and protection during your rituals. Place this blend on your altar or sprinkle around your labyrinth during its use. The herbs included in this blend are as follows: eucalyptus, vervain, basil, parsley, damiana, coltsfoot, and dandelion. So there's your Autumn Alchemist Ritual Herbal Blend. Can't wait to use that. up. And then next up, wow, there's a lot of things in this box. I feel like I've been going at it for quite some time. Here we have the Samhain Seer. This is that one that I was talking about having really lovely, vivid colors. This is a ritual herbal blend. This very special Samhain Seer ritual herbal blend has been created for you to carry with you during the days leading up to and following Samhain. Oh, nice. This blend has the specific characteristics for enhancing your focus and intuition, and who could not use some of that? The herbs included in this blend are as follows: rose, elderflower, feverfew, white tea, and uva ursi. So there's that. I am really excited to use this. Really, really, really excited. All right. And then next up, we get to talk about our tea. Yay. So here with our tea bag behind, it is the Twilight Realm Ritual Herbal Tea. And this is a very special Samhain Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. This is the Twilight Realm Ritual Herbal Tea with muslin bag. This comfortable blend of herbs, oh, I like that. This comfortable blend of herbs has been mixed to encourage a sense of accomplishment and peace after Samhain. As you sip on this herbal blend of chamomile and peppermint leaves, allow your body to relax. May this blend bring appreciation to your spirit and gratitude for the path ahead. And they want you to use approximately 1 tablespoon of tea for every 8 ounces of water. So, to taste, as usual, with tea. That sounds super relaxing and very lovely. I like the idea of using that after the festivities and the inner work that Samhain brings with it. Next up, we have, oh, and it is our garnet crystal. This big chunky chunk that I'm already purely in love with. Garnet is a wonderful stone to accompany you during this time of year. Garnet is known for its ability to enhance creativity, boost confidence, and bring vitality to your work. The inner fire that is cultivated with this stone will allow you to follow through your intentions of the season. The elemental association is fire, and the celestial association is Mars. And I am an Aries, and I love garnets. Raw or polished, faceted, any way you want to give it to me. I love a garnet. And this one is super chunky and beautiful. Then we have our garnet crystal grimoire artwork, and I got some of those ritual salts artwork. So here is that. I show that to you. You can peruse that. If you'd like, you can pause and take a little bit of a read. I'm not going to read that one to you. I feel like I've been just talking to you this entire time and never shutting up. So we have the garnet crystal grimoire artwork, and my dog's going to start barking again. This beautiful garnet crystal grimoire artwork provides an abundant resource of correspondences and properties that are sure to assist you in cultivating rituals and spellcrafting. Written and illustrated by A.E. Auden. Equinox, baby dog. Apologies for the barking dog. Not sure, my husband might be home. And then we have the personalized oracle reading. We have taken time to meditate over and select a card for you from the Pathwork Oracle deck by Daniel Ahern and Anna Torian. The card that you receive is a direct message from your guides and encourages contemplation and reflection. We already talked about that. And my husband is home, so my dog's going to be running around. And my husband's going to be making a bunch of noise. And we also have parchment paper. So there was a blank piece of paper that was included with our list of items. And it says, we are true believers in the sacred and magical act of writing and rely upon this method to capture our spiritual journey and share its insight with our future self. We encourage you to write down those things that seem most important to your personal path. And that was it. That was the entire box. And it closes with, may you find comfort in the shadows of Samhain. May your guides and ancestors visit you during this time, sharing memories and encouraging hope for the future. May your journey through the labyrinth bring you closer to a purposeful and joyous life. May this season bring renewal to all aspects of your existence. So mote it be. Blessed be the witch's moon. So yeah, again, a really beautiful box. I'm really excited to use some of these things. Let me know if you'd like to comment on the video. And let me know, would you keep the subscription up for this? Were you happy with this box? Is there anything you'd like to change? Any of that stuff. Until next time, thanks for watching.